Hello, my friends. So today you've gotten the Ten of Pentacles. Well, congratulations. You are very wealthy, healthy and wealthy. This is a statement of you've worked hard, you've gathered success to you, you analyzed the things that you've needed to build, you put them together wisely, you've created prosperity for yourself, financial prosperity, and you have extended it to your family and your grandfamily, and you've built a home life and a secure life and a family life, and you have a little domain, an empire. You're the Lord of Wealth. You are the Lord of Wealth. And you are looking toward future generations and how to sustain this now and how to keep it alive and fresh and how to maximize what you have. At the same time, this card can indicate that you're somewhat bored with that and that you have found everything about wealth and possessions and material things, and it seems somewhat empty and you're bored with it. The tens are about the ends of cycles and the beginnings of new cycles. So this 10 of Pentacles says, all right, you can deepen yourself here, but what about a new life? What about a new journey? What about looking for some truer knowledge, some deeper knowledge that will feed you? You already know about how to acquire things. You already know about how to build your fortune. You already worked really hard. You have the foundations of understanding that you're a go-getter and you're a powerhouse, and you move mountains to create what you have. Point here, your wealth may have also come from inheritance or other people's leavings to you. So it's not necessarily that you have built all this, but you now have to bring all those energies in to understand how to work with them again. So let's go back to the sense of this is a time of looking at yourself. And you've been the magician. 1 has gone to a 10. There's a relevancy. There's a 1 and a 1. You have mastered the sense of juggling the world and using all the resources at your fingertips and in your heart and in your head and in your body and in your soul to create this wealth. Now, do you deepen this wealth? Do you go into something else that really speaks to you still about wealth? Or do you look for something deeper? Do you, like Odysseus, leave that family and go out into the wild world, into the place of magic, into the place of change and looking within? Do you go on your soul journey now? Is this time for your soul journey? Is this time to deepen your understanding of yourself and look beyond just the acquisition of money and finances and wealth? Is this time to gather the wild together into your soul and really look at what really is the movement that spurs you? So you have to remember that the 10 is also attached to the Wheel of Fortune, and it's also attached to the sun. So you have some karmic destiny that's coming here. You have some change that's going to push you to look at yourself deeper, to make things feel a different way, because this is not the end. Just having money is not the end. Just having possessions is not the end. It's great to not have to worry about money anymore. It's great to not have to worry about your finances anymore. It's great to not have to really worry about your empire. You can do all those things, leave your inheritance, work on your wills, gather your contracts, teach your children about what you've done so that they can take it over in your grandchildren and move it on down through the line. You're the Lord of Wealth. You want to take care of all the animals and the beings and the peasants that have worked for you and all your family. So that sits in this mix. But that great sense of looking for something else outside, looking for something else inside from outside, looking out into the wild, experiencing yourself in the life of the world, in the life of the magic, in the life of the majesty is really important, because that's what's going to take you to the place of the sun, because the sun is directly connected to this, and the sun, at the far end of things, sees that the sense of giving and receiving is the most important, sees that the sense of being the sunshine for others and having the sunshine on you and you shining that sun back out onto others is a sense of give and take that's beyond just the financial world. And the sun needs to shine its majesty and its magnificence into your heart. And sometimes the only way you can break free of that falling into those old patterns of how to be civilized together, how to make society work together. You're following rules, you're following structures, you're following the things that have meant something to you, but now they seem somewhat empty and unfulfilling. So you have to break those rules. You have to break those structures. You have to go out with everything you've gained already, and you have to show it to the world. Maybe this is a time of teaching. Maybe this is a time of teaching what you've learned, and you're going to bring it out and you come up against new obstacles and new things that you need to find your way through and new heart ventures that you need to seek yourself in. But it's really, maybe you're just going to go off on a pilgrimage, on a journey to find yourself, and you dedicate yourself to a different form of life, a different form of being, and you leave that all the other stuff behind for your family to take care of. You don't have to worry about that anymore. It gives you the means to go out and experience yourself in a new way. And this is a very powerful time because this takes you through your magic. You are the magician, number one. You are the 10. You finished a cycle. You're about to start a new cycle. What will that cycle be? Are you going to be Odysseus, who goes out there and explores and experiences and brings all this new magic and understanding back to the homestead, and then clears out the evil and resettles the order of things in a new way, in a more beneficial way for himself and for other people, or herself and other people? So this is a time of great change. Normally, it has to be, because this will change. You can't just let this go and not have something taking care of it. So you have to set those plans in order, but then you have to look at your soul, and you have to say, all right, I am ready to jump into something new. I can't be bored anymore. I can't have apathy about this anymore. I can't be not excited by this. I need more understandings of communications and love and passion especially. What is the new passion that's coming into you? What is the new spiritual pursuit that's coming into you? Because something is knocking on your door. Something karmic is knocking on the door for you to change. The sun is knocking on your door for you to be the brightest and largest that you can possibly be in this form. You've already learned how to make money. You've already learned how to do finances. You've already learned how to take care of your body on a lot of levels. And you can't forget these things, because, coins, again, is about, or discs and pentacles are about the body and about the finances and about the relationships and about the giving and receiving into community. And ultimately, this is what this is all about. The sun going into that sense of power within yourself, but the recognition of the power within each other and everyone else. So it's the sun is the equalizer, and that's where the 10s head, and that's where the 1s, the magicians, head. To honor that we are all magicians, to honor that we are all sacred, to honor that we are all worthwhile, and that we all have our gifts, and that we all can shine brightly. But you don't get there if you just stay complacent in your material gains, if you just stay unexcited in just keeping the thing going and, furthering it down the line. Sure, it's a great legacy. It's a great legacy you've built, and you can't forget that. But there's more, and your soul calls for more. Your soul demands more. Are you going to listen? Are you going to look at stepping out into something new and exciting and different that speaks to your soul now, that speaks beyond just your wealth and your power and your acquisitions and your sense of self as a physical entity of importance in the world? You got that already. Come on, you got that already. Let go. Dive into the mystery. Dive into the experience of yourself on a bigger level. You still have a bunch to go. You still have a lot to learn. You still have a power within you. Take your teachings out there. Take your teachings out there. Become a teacher and still a student. Become a teacher of the magic that you've already created. But learn how to bring more magic into your life. And you only do that by going out into a new experience. So, hoist yourself up, kick yourself in the butt, get out the door, go on your adventure, go on your odyssey, trust that things are working, set the parameters that will keep things working for your family and your grandchildren and all the pieces of your Lord of Wealthness that it holds, because it's valuable, but it's not the only thing of value. You are the wealth. You are the value, not the stuff around you. And that's the understanding that comes out of this, that this stuff, okay, it has made you feel safe and secure, but boy, you can go much deeper, and you're going to. You have no choice. Karma is going to take you someplace where you need to go. So be open, be ready, be willing to jump, be willing to look at new talents, be willing to take on new attributes, study more, teach more, be more alive in your own magic. Bring your magic to bear and make something happen that is the sunshine in your heart, that is the sunshine in your whole being, that is filled with the magic of karma and destiny, and that brings you to a deeper sense of yourself. 10 of Pentacles. You're successful, but it's not the end of your success, nor can it be the end of your looking toward what is important, because wealth is okay, but your soul is really what's calling you now. Aho Matakuyasen.